I've just been browsing through the media, some briefs saying IEBC calls for candid review of the of the by-elections, and they were anticipating to be heated. It's very good when it gets like that. I know, of course, Mr. Amongo is an active participant. Please be seated. You can begin to understand. So, but we let us listen to it, okay? And let us help him also to demystify, to debunk some of the things. And let us also agree that in future, Mr. Misati, there will also need for us to engage with candidates before the next election so that we train candidates on how our electoral processes work. We show them what KIMS does and what it does not do. You know, this is very important because one of members, a sitting member of parliament, a good friend of mine, during our process, this vetting and subsequently after we assumed office, approached me and we spoke. And he told me, you know, Chairman, one thing I know, it is impossible to steal Kenya's elections. He used to think that because the previous leadership of the commission, he knew one or three commissioners, that maybe he will get some help. And he told me candidly, when he approached that commissioner, the commissioner told me, you know what, young man, you don't steal the elections in Kenya. You just need to understand the A to Z of the electoral process in Kenya. The rest will be history. And so what he told me, he implemented that advice. He made sure he understood how elections work from the pre to the polling day, how the king system works, the role of agents, the role of observers. He had even to get his own legal team well in advance, how to collect evidence, so that by the end of it, luckily he won, he didn't need to go to the petition. But what happens then, because of this lack of understanding of the IEBC processes, sometimes, you know, where you even have a stronger case that can actually lead to nullification of an election, you lose it because you are not prepared. Why? Because you did not understand the IEBC processes. So I think going forward, even for those who be contesting and investing their time and resources for this elected position, understand the A to Z. Understand what is the role of your agent. What is your agent supposed to do? How is he supposed to collect evidence? What is he supposed to document and at what point? How does that machine work, the KIMS kit? The result, the counting, the tally, and the announcement. What processes take place? So once we do that, then we'll demystify a lot of these things. And I'm saying this because even these people were trying to interfere with our poll officials. You know, we like to create myths in this country. When we declared the by-election area, number one, by August, we had published the register that you are supposed to use in those election areas. There was a register for Kasipul, there was a register for Mbere, North, there was a register for Baringo, the entire county. We published in the Kenyan Gazette. All government decisions, all public decisions, or decisions by public entities, including our IEBC, we take decisions and then we publish those decisions in the Kenyan Gazette. So the register published. Towards the by-elections, when the heat, the temperature goes up, then you hear some political parties and some senior political figures in this country turning around and coming to complain, give us the register. Which register? Telling Kenyans that we are using the 2017 register, and yet there's a register in the Kenya Gazette duly published. Did you know you can actually come to our offices, apply for the register, even if you have not seen the one in the Kenya Gazette. You pay only 3,000. You fill the prescribed form. Within a matter of hours, you have the register. It's a public document. You apply for it, just like the way you apply for any other government document. So as a vigilant political party or independent candidate, these are the things you should know. That a register is a public document, you apply for it, you get it. Now, talking about these other issues. For example, this time round, we had the media in large numbers. I was even shocked. I thought I'm going to Kasipol and these media people will leave me alone. Only to find 1,000 of them. So they were there, they observed everything that happened. This time, there was serious deployment from the observer groups. They were there in hundreds. So they know everything, and if they were to be honest, they will tell you exactly what happened there. They will even assign the blame or the wrong where it is due. Come and to IEBC, they will tell us IEBC you did this. Including even that character who took the photo of the ballot. There was only one. And posted on Twitter, hyped it. And then the impression you create outside there, oh, voter secrecy breach, and now it becomes IEBC. Come on to an end and and there's no law that says IEBC should ransack or inspect people's pockets and purses and remove the smartphones from their pockets. There's no law that says that. So we expect as a responsible voter that you should guard the secrecy of your ballot paper. You should guard that choice, because that's where the free will comes in. Because we say free and fair. The freedom comes in when you exercise your own free will. So why would you go to you have been given the ballot, then we have purchased a booth and put it at the corner. Why? To enable you to have the privacy and the secrecy to mark that choice of yours. Then you go there on your own motion, on your own volition, in your own sacred space. You remove your phone quietly from your pocket or your purse, and then you click, take a picture of your own decision. Then you post it on Twitter. It goes viral. Then people turn around, including yourself, blame who? IEBC, surely. That is an election offense. And I'm sure that matter is under investigation. Yes. We will have to get that specific incident, and that person should be prosecuted. So these are the things Kenyans should learn. These are things Kenyans should learn. We can't go on being bashed for even things that individuals on their own motion and volition, in the secrecy of a booth we have provided with at a considerable cost. Then you go and do that, then you turn around and blame us. On the issue of bribery, finally, I know, of course, the sentiments. Again, you can hear from even Mheshimiwa. This is the narratives that are spinned around either by politicians or media or civil society and everybody else. We are all Kenyans, let us be truthful. The last time I checked the Constitution of Kenya, I thought the governance architecture was arranged in such a way that there are institutions that bear responsibility for certain specific things. And for us as IEBC, under Article 88, our role is on managing elections and conducting referendum. The last one, boundary review. Mimi sijaona katika hiyo katiba mahali imesema we are an anti-corruption agency. Okay? And it goes on and on. You hear, oh, violence. IG was here with his team, and I'm glad the police spokesman is here. But what should the politicians to tell you outside there is IEBC is to blame for good. And the story goes on and on. So for us, bribery during elections, you don't wake up after then there's a lot of money in the economy during elections, and then that's when bribery is happening in Kenya. We live in this country. You know, on a day-to-day basis, sikuna bribery. Ama tunajidanganya. It's a problem that it's a pandemic that we've always been talking about, trying to fight, trying to mitigate, trying to reduce. We've used all sorts of vocabulary exhausted. Why is it wakati election? When the same pandemic continues, then it becomes IEBC. So for us, we will be very happy the day we declare Kenya a corrupt-free country. That means we don't have to worry about it even during elections or any other normal day. We will be happy the day Kenya will be declared a goon-free, militia-free, gang-free country, so that we don't have to worry about what? About violence during election and intimidation. So let us work together. My appeal to you is let us demystify these things and assign responsibility and blame where it belongs. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you ask me on that note,